Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kat. So as you all know, if you watched my last video, I've been working from home as a consultant and I'm really loving it. So here's this video about how much I love working from home, and I really want to share this with all of you about how amazing working from home is, and I really want to be an advocate of working from home. I've seen so many news about millennials taking a pay cut to stick with working from home, and I've been actually thinking about it. It's actually not a bad idea based on what I'm gonna tell you in the next 10 minutes or so. I think at this point, anyone has worked from home for some time, no matter if you're a bench scientist or any other jobs. I think you probably have worked from home for, let's say, as short probably as a month or two, or probably you have worked from home since the beginning of the pandemic, which so far has been like a year and a half, right? So I hope after this video you would also know that how amazing working from home is if you have not worked from home or only worked from home for a very short amount of time, or if you have worked from home since the beginning of the pandemic. I really hope that you can resonate with this video, that also be a advocate, if not a strong advocate, of working from home, especially for women. Okay, so if you have been watching my videos, please like them and subscribe to my channel so I can provide you more content about grad school advices, alternative careers as a PhD, and healthcare strategy consulting. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, I think the main reason that I love working from home is one word, okay? Flexibility. Like, this is just so amazing that I feel like I've never had it before. And if without COVID, I actually would not even think about it, because my whole life I've been moving around. I just feel like if there's a good opportunity, I would go. Like, moving is not even a problem for me. I traveled, 2,000-3,000 miles from China to United States, right? Like, moving is such a small thing compared to all other things I would like to do. Actually, I moved around before college as well, because, I always go after a good school, and no matter how far it is, I've always been actually in boarding school since my middle school. And also, during college, I actually came to United States for a exchange program, and after that, as you all know by now, I also pursued a grad school here in the United States, and my job is also not in the city where I did my grad school. So if pandemic is over, I probably would have to move again. Just like my whole life I've been moving around. I never thought there's a choice called working from home, right? Until the pandemic happens. So my current situation is I've been working from home, from the city that I did my grad school, okay? But not the city that my company is located in, okay? So, we have some time difference, but initially I thought, it might be a problem, whatever, but no, nothing's a problem if you can work from home, literally. And of course, I think it definitely depends on the job. Like, if you work in a restaurant, how can you work from home? You have to be physically there to serve the customers. But all I'm saying is, I would imagine my audience, are either pursuing grad school, getting a PhD, or thinking about getting a PhD, or you already got a PhD, thinking about alternative careers other than, bench scientists, maybe consultants, right? Maybe medical science liaison. So there are all different kind of careers that allows you working from home, okay? So if that is what you want, I definitely, I'm a strong believer of working from home now after, this whole pandemic thing. So let me tell you, flexibility is something pretty much equal to freedom. Of course, it's not exactly the same, but having the flexibility is the first step towards freedom. Okay, let me just explain to you. So let me first tell you what kind of flexibility your working from home offers, okay? So first, it's definitely where you can work. Correct? Because it's called working from home. So you are basically not working from an office. So everywhere else, as long as it's not office, it's working from home. Okay? So you can work from home. For example, I have the luxury of having an office of my own in the house. Okay, so for example, I got up, I can literally, go to my office, which is a completely different room that I decorated. I put my monitor, I put my standing desk, I just decorate a little bit, and then that become an office. So I kind of separate the bedroom and the office. So I do have a dedicated office, which I'm really grateful about it. But for example, if you love working from the kitchen, you can work from the kitchen, just easy to snack. Or, you love working from a coffee shop, that's fine too. You plug it into the wall, you have a dedicated, table and chair, that corner belong to you in that your favorite coffee shop. That is completely fine, right? So I think working from home is not an idea that you're bound with your home. It is basically an idea of not working from the office. Okay, so I just love that idea. You can work from the office in your home. You can work from the coffee shop. You can work from the bed. You can work from the couch. You can work from the backyard. You can work from a park. Anywhere that offers the flexibility. Okay, so that's first. You can work from wherever you like. The second thing, right, is the flexible hours. Okay, don't take me wrong, right? Flexible hours doesn't mean that you can work 5 hours instead of 10 hours. Right? It's more about the schedule. So in the last video, I shared, how my schedule looked like every day, because I'm a morning person. I like to get up early at 6:30. Of course, not as crazy as, 4 a.m. But I like to stick to my schedule. But, somebody might not be like this. Somebody like to wake up at 9 a.m. and just get to work right away, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So you can work from 9 to 7 or 9 to 8 or, even 10 to 8. Like this flexibility that working from home offers really freed your mind. And you don't have to be bothered, wake up at the time that you don't like, okay? So for example, if you work in an office, let's say the office wants you to be there at 8 a.m. Then if you're a person that your peak productivity is in the afternoon, it just doesn't fit with your biological clock, correct? And we know alignment with your biological clock is so important because that equals efficiency, right? So if I'm a morning person, if I can get my work done in the morning, let's say large amounts, then I finish my day early as well. Somebody wake up late, but he or she can also get their work done, but maybe later, and then they left work later as well. But if you're in the office, you're bound to that, let's say 8 to 5, 8 to 6, that hour schedule. Then it's just kind of hard for you to concentrate. You lack your sleep. The working hours don't fit with what you like. It just bothers you and it makes your work less efficient. And I think working from home, first, really frees you from transportation. That saves your time. And second, it's more deadline driven, right? As long as you get your work done, nobody cares when you get up, when you go to bed, as long as you get your job done. And that is, what really matters, right? So I think this flexible hour, I just really like that, right? Everybody can have their own routine. Everybody can max their potential on being efficient, okay? So that's the second thing. And I think the third thing is definitely so flexible on your clothing, okay? I work from home right now. I don't have to go out, so I never wear heels, right? Never have to wear uncomfy shoes. I never have to worry what dress I have to put today, what suit I have to wear today. As women, we just think too much on those things, right? I don't have to put on makeup. I just gotta wash my face, just be decent, clean, right? You don't really have to put on makeup, do your hair, think about all these things. It frees up your mind, like literally for women. Like I have to tell you how comfy it is to wear sweatpants, to wear yoga pants, to wear shorts every single day, right? Like, I'm sure all men will agree with me if you can wear comfy clothes, correct? And all this freedom that you get from being flexible, working from home, that is the time and energy that you can put on your work, okay? If you get up without thinking about what you have to wear, what you have to, put on that day, and saves all the time of transportation, you really dedicate all this time and energy thinking about how to make the slides better, how to approach this question easier, how to ask the right question to the expert for your primary research, right? All this time and energy, I just feel like working from home offers so much more, okay? I truly think flexibility of working from home offers your freedom, and that freedom is not just everything I've just said, it's about your mind, right? You know, imagine a day that you go to work and then people judge, oh, what did you bring for lunch? Why is it so exotic? Just like how you were a kid, you brought your lunch to school and how other kids judge your lunch. It's exactly the same thing, right? People will judge you. And this judgment will be gone if you work from home. You are free to eat whatever snacks you like. You are free to eat whatever lunch you like. You are free to hang out with people that you want to hang out with, okay? If you're introvert, you don't have to force yourself to have lunch with other people. If you're an extrovert, you will find a way, even you're working from home, to talk to people, connect with people, grab a beer with others over the weekend. I'm sure you have no problem with that, okay? So I really think working from home can take away people's judgment on you. Especially for women, I'm sorry guys, like I really want to stress the point that women has to do so much more, women has to offer so much more on top of the workloads that we have to do compared to guys. You know, we are assigned with the same workloads in a company, right? Just like guys. But we have to every day think about, you know, shoes we have to wear, dress we have to wear, suits we have to wear, the makeup we have to put on, the hair that we have to do that day. It's just a lot of things, okay? Yes, people can say nobody asked you for that, but that is how the society works. If you go to work without makeup in a corporate world, which woman that you saw before working from home that they don't have makeup on? Just think about it. This whole thing really reminds me of the documentary from Hillary Clinton. You know, back in 2016 and even before, right? When she had to go for a campaign and, you know, ran for the president in 2016 and ran for, you know, other roles. Before that, she always to take care of herself on the outside, right? She has to spend hours, she said that. She had to spend hours doing her hair, put on her makeup, pick the outfit that she had to wear, pick the shoes that she had to put on that day. You can say nobody cares about that. People cares about your speech. Wrong, right? She has to do that because if she put on a wrong suit that day, tomorrow the front page of a newspaper would point at her outfit, not how amazing her speech is, okay? That is the bias, you know, the society gives us women. I became a strong advocate of working from home. Is really about it's releasing those burdens and those stress off our shoulder, okay? We have so many things on our plate already, and just simply removing this working from the office can release so much burden on us, okay? And I really think this can help our mental health and our physical health as well. We haven't even talked about working parents, right? Of course, you know, we probably agree that women takes more care about their kids, and, you know, they might have to spend more time with the kids, either cook for them, pick them up, you know, let's say, you know, 40, 60, that is really ideal already, between men and women's time on the kids. But let's say that, okay? And then if, you know, the working parent can choose, you know, when to work and when to pick up the kids and when to spend quality time with the kids, they can really better manage their time. Let's say they can, you know, work early and then not finish, but let's say pause their day at 3 p.m., pick their kid, spend an hour or two, you know, quality time with their kids, and then go back to work after that. If working from home can offer such flexibility, why not? You know, why do we have to bound to the office? I just really want to get this message out. You know, I don't want to just keep talking for another 10 minutes about the whole working parent situation, because, you know, I'm not one of them, and I really think I can only know that much about them, and I cannot speak 100% for them, but I'm sure that they work so much more than what I can imagine, right? So I hope that working from home can stay even after COVID is gone, and I really hope COVID will be gone soon so we can go back to our normal life. But, you know, after this crisis, if we can learn from this whole situation, one thing that I really think should stay is working from home. It offers us so much flexibility, offers us so much freedom, which we could use, and we are so done with working so much without purpose. And if working from home can free our time, free our minds, improve our mental health, improve so many other aspects of our life, just why not, right? Thank you so much for listening to me on this video. I really hope that if you have a chance to work from home, really please think about it. Take this chance. This might change your life perspectives, and I really hope that this video can help some of you to make a decision if you are. And thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.